it and accept that it's coming to all of us at some point.
Here somehow we always sidestep this whole death thing. It just becomes very awkward. People don't want to know about it. People don't want to hear about it. I usually start my conversations with, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
She came into hospital with shortness of breath after a few days, and then did some further investigations and found that she had cancer absolutely everywhere. She didn't want any palliative care input. So then on the Friday, and I came back with a nurse, and as I switched on the dimmer light, I could see that she was curled up in a ball and she wasn't breathing.
The patient, as a background, had metastatic cancer. It had already spread. But when he came in, he had sepsis. No one seemed to talk about the prognosis, what might happen to him. And the family found it difficult to accept that he had deteriorated. Has he thought about dying? Have you all thought about his dying? And somehow that came as a total shock. And the patient unfortunately died. And I think that was a traumatic experience for the family.
Sometimes it's so quick you can't be prepared, and they're the hard ones.
I just literally cried all weekend.
Was a lady who was fab. She was a social worker, and we recognised that she was more poorly fairly early, and then we talked about what's important to her, and what was important to her was her horses and her dogs at home, and she really wanted to get home to be with them, but she was too poorly, so we organised for her dogs to come in. We couldn't get a horse into hospital unfortunately, and she had cherry brandy prescribed as well.
And when you do get it right, it's really positive. It's a warm feeling.
I think the more positive times are when you have all the appropriate plans in place.
It feels like you've done a good job.
And then when you see a negative death, you think, oh gosh, this could happen to me.
We all need to talk about dying more, I think.